I'm audible properly, technical team?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Archana Chaugule. I welcome you all on behalf of Mahavir Education Trust, Shah and Anchor, Kutchi Engineering College, Chembur, Mumbai. Today is the fourth day of AICT IST sponsored online refresher program on developing secure IoT applications, which is organized by Information Technology Departments. It's my privilege to introduce our session 2 speaker, Dr. Gopal Pardesi sir. Sir is the associate professor at Thonomal Shani College of Engineering, Bandra. Sir completed the PhD in Science and Technology from Mumbai University. Sir published various books on Internet of Everything, object-oriented programming, computer networks under various publications. Sir having more than 30 years of experience in research and education. Sir published more than 8 research papers in international journals and conferences. Sir worked for the diploma academics and administrative activities at institute level. Sir organized and attended various HTP and workshops for the teachers also. So now I request our speaker to start the session. Sir, it's over to you. Sir, Gopal sir, Dr. Gopal sir, you are muted, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Just give me 1 minute.
Sir, please start the video also.
Yeah.
Camera. You're not able to see.
Okay. It's 150. Okay. Thanks a lot. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Gopal from Thonomal Shani Engineering College. Last time, so in the last. Sorry. Yeah, ma'am, I'm audible, na? Properly audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay, so so today I have been asked to deliver a seminar on or lecture on IoT and machine learning, or IoT with machine learning. Basically, machine learning is very vast, so I'll try my, and the time schedule is again 1.5 hours. So I think I have to finish it by, or wind it up by 2:45. Sorry, 3:15. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'll try to cover whatever is possible from my side. Right. Sure. So I think yesterday in the previous session, a lot of other faculties or the learned people, they might explain what is IoT and all that. So again, before starting this, I'll just touch what in the IoT security. I think yesterday Bhushan sir has covered that what is IoT and IoT security with respect to cloud. So I'll be mostly concentrating on the your machine learning and the deep learning. I'll try to touch the some of the algorithms of machine learning and deep learning, and then the comparative study, whatever research work we had done in this using your machine learning and deep learning for the security of the IoT and all that, right? So let me start. This is what is IoT, or I can say this is what is IoT, right? Variable and connecting devices. Lot of devices are there. The problem with the IoT is that now see the IoT everywhere it is there, right? We say IoT is a part and parcel of our life, right? You can just see a person standing over there, right? How many IoT devices or IoT applications he is carrying with him? Hmm? Now the problem is that all the devices are embedded, right? That is the main problem. Devices are embedded means what? The problem, there is a problem with the data security. Why the data security problem is there? Because there is a problem with the OS and all that. So we'll try to discuss them one by one. Let us again start with this. Who has started with the IoT and all that, right? So this guy Kevin Ashton, he said that there is something called the Internet of Things and all that. And then later on 2011 onwards, that IoT came into the existence of the IoT in 2011, because of the gain in the technology and all that. So IoT become the part and parcel of our life, or day-to-day life. Okay. Then let a number of applications are there. Now in a consumer IoT application, commercial IoT, industrial IoT, infrastructure IoT, right? Military IoT. So I think you all are aware of all these things, right? So let us go ahead. Then now again, as pandemic is going on, now you know what is the effect of IoT, or effect of pandemic on IoT, right? That corona is still there. Though we say that the recovery rate is more, it is above 90%, but still people are dying with this. So a lot of people have been locked down, right? They have been forced to stay at home, and then working from home, the work from home, that culture has come. So the what is IoT includes, it includes sensors to data collection. Now large companies, lot of companies, you might have because say for example 1 year, 2 year, people have been asked to work from home only. Lot of companies they are doing this. So then lot of because of this, see what happened, there is a problem with the your Wi-Fi network and all that. There is a lot of loading over there. So this is called as a disruption. So why the disruption is there? Because of the corona pandemic. So IoT is expanding beyond the manufacturing line. That is a problem with our day-to-day life. This is again one comparison of what is the effect of IoT on one of the companies, right? Now Tata Communication, I have taken the standard Tata Communication example over here. How many devices are there? More than 2.8 billion devices. 2.8 billion IoT devices are there. And then previously, see, this Tata Communication, they were, if you go to September 2019, I am talking of this, 187,604. Number of devices were 187. Number of customers were 604. Right? Then in that case, after that, what happened? The number of IoT devices, this go on increasing. 187 to 302. This is an example of only one company. But see, their fortune, number of customers increase, number of devices increase, and then their share rate has increased. So people are earning, right? In the Diwali vacation, I had been to, I visited one of the small company there in Pune. See, just give me, let me just give you the example about that. This is a very inspiring example. That guy, he was supplying only, he's one of my friend. So see how people are making use of this corona pandemic and all that because of this IoT and all, right? So previously he used to supply only gloves and all that to the most of the hospitals, right, or medical shops and all that. Now because of this corona pandemic, what he started manufacturing the your machines, that ultrasonic temperature detector machines. Then he started with the oximeter. He started developing his own, or he started manufacturing his own oximeter. And wo to jane do, this guy, he said that he got the offers, means the orders for mask making. So this guy, he made 4.45 crores, 4.5 crores by just selling the mask. That is what is the application, or that is what is the disruption technology is there. So we have to look at this from the, because day-to-day scenario is changing. So based on that, your IoT parameters and IoT devices, number of IoT devices, they are increasing. Now you know that how much data is generated by all these IoT devices. No, you can take the example of, say, if you take now today I am sitting at my home. In my society, there are 250 cameras. Just imagine how much data is generated by these 250 cameras, right? The resolution, the data generated, and where you store it, how many DVRs you will need, what is the time duration, or for how much time you can store the data, right? So all these parameters come into existence, or it comes into consideration, or we have to consider all these parameters. Next thing is, this is only about one society. Just imagine the number of your cameras there in Mumbai. And imagine how much data is generated, the real-time data is generated, right? So that is the problem with our day-to-day working and all that. Then when you talk of the IoT, so then IoT, lot of risk is there, right? So what is OWASP? As per OWASP, these are some of the vulnerable risks. Okay, IoT risks as per the Open Web's Application Security Project. They say that weak guessable or hard-coded passwords are there. So we know about the password and all that. @1234, first name @1234, or first name and then year of birth, something like that. So we generally don't bother about the password, but now we know what password has created number of problems and all that. Second one is your insecure or unneeded network services. Install on the devices and may expose data. So sensitivity of the data is very important. Again, we'll come to that. When you talk of the sensitivity of the data, let's say for example, sharing your personal data. We generally put on smart devices, and the smart device can measure your heartbeat, he will measure your other parameters, right? Your oxygen level, and if this data is shared, so in that case there will be a lot of problems. So the breaching of the data is very important. So security is very important. So there can be data breach, right? There can be data stealing operation by the hackers. So that care we are allowed to take. Second one is insecure ecosystem interfaces. This is very simple again. Connection may compromise the device and its components. Then lack of secure update mechanisms, right? Lack of secure update mechanisms. Now what is this update mechanism? Because when you have to update the data, now we know that lot of IoT devices are there, right, or smart devices are there, then these devices should be updatable. Now suppose you can take any example of, let's say if you are going to Konkan by train or Konkan railway, traveling by Konkan railway, then what these people have done to detect the landsliding and all that, right? They are kept or they have placed some wireless sensor networks over there. Now if suppose you have to update the wireless sensor network, physically it is not possible. That is a problem with your wireless devices or those wire WSNs placed over there, right? So that is lack of secure update mechanism. That is one of the major problem. The use of insecure or outdated components. Some components are outdated, right? Third party open source and third party problems are there. So that is one of the problem. Insufficient privacy protection, right? Failure to protect private information that is stored on the device. Now you know how these hackers are there. Nowadays hackers are by just sending by just spoofing and all that. I think Saurabh sir, he might have covered all these things in detail. Then insecure data transfer and storage, this is one of the problem. The lack of device management, that is also one of the problem, because it results deployment of that the devices on devices deployed in production. So lack of device management is also there. So these are the insecure default settings, lack of physical hardening. Now you know what is hardening and all that. So physical hardening, this problem is there because my device is very small. The main problem with the IoT devices is that they are all embedded, right? And this, just have a look at this. These are the different IoT attacks, right? IoT attacks can be avoided by, then how do you avoid this and all that? So I think this picture explains everything. Now, what care you have to take to avoid the IoT, right? First thing is to avoid the IoT or to increase the IoT security, authentication should be proper, right? Wireless networking, these are the problems: jamming, eavesdropping. Authentication at the lowest end, what happens? Privacy breaching is there, identity spoofing is there, right? Just a password hai. Then because most of the times, yesterday it has happened with me that my Wi-Fi was accessed by one of my neighbor. So I asked my daughter that why this, who has breached into our wireless network. He said that I had shared the password with him. So I had to change the password. So these are the problems. IoT authentication. Second is the IoT wireless networking at the network layer, right, or the MAC layer, physical layer. Lot of problems will be there, or lot of problems are there. One is a jamming problem. The second is eavesdropping. IoT data aggregation, because the data aggregation is very important. This is the problem with the major problem with the machine learning, because when you talk about the machine learning algorithms, they require large chunk of data, right? So that is again IoT data aggregation, bad mouthing, fake information. अभी होता है ना हम लोग भी जैसा होता है बच्चे लॉग इन करते हैं, right? How do they log in? They log in with the password. After that, so most of the time they go for multiple logins. Lectures में होता है ना ऐसे. That is the problem. Then these are the security challenges. Why these security challenges are there? Because my device is embedded. Embedded device, real-time OS or embedded Linux is used or Linux is used. Traditional security solutions won't run over there. Traditional security, because when you talk of the IT security, then we talk of the we say that by using secured layer communication or the SSL or SSH, we can make the connection more secure. These are अभी चल रहा होगा ना, why was are going on, because 2 days back I was there with the DJ ka students, because one college ka students and all that. Tomorrow I'll be there with some another college ka students were there. So generally we ask what is the problem, what is SSL, what is SSH. Same IT even subject is there, information security and all that. So there all these things comes. So when you talk of the traditional IT security, then we say that it is more secure. Why it is more secure? Because during SSL layer. So what is that secure socket layer and all that. So when you ask the student SSL was on which layer, then that is the problem. कोई application layer बोलता है, कोई transport layer, कोई network layer, but some security is provided over there because we have a large system over there, right? We don't have the problem with the resources and all that. Large amount of hard disk space is there, large amount of RAM is there, right? So no need to go for virtualization and all that. Virtualization concept can be again used. I think cloud related virtualization concept, Bhushan sir might explain yesterday, Dr. Bhushan. So here we have another problem, that is the limited resources for security. That is one of the major problem. Next thing is no security perimeters. Perimeter problem is there, located outside of the security perimeter, right? Wireless sensor network, you can imagine the any IoT device ले अपना camera, do we secure the camera, right? No, अपना normal camera बाहर लगा होता है. Traffic police, traffic cameras, they are outside, right? Then subject to physical attacks, they are subject to physical attacks. Just like the example of the wireless sensor network. Okay. Then second subject to proximity attacks. That is the problem. So these are some of the problems with the IoT devices. Then unique cases, some of the unique use cases. One is your critical functionality. The functionality of the critical that IoT device is very critical. Fully automated operation is there. If it doesn't work, so what do we do? कभी कभी होता है अपना मोबाइल नहीं चल रहा है, अरे क्या करना है, एक काम करो, अगर नहीं चल रहा है तो उसको बंद करो और चालू करो, समथिंग लाइक दैट इज आवर इंडियन मेथड. सो फुली ऑटोमेटेड ऑपरेशन इज देयर, उसको रिसेट करो या ऑफ करो एंड देन अगेन स्टार्ट, काम करना शुरू करेगा. इट हैपेंस with most of the devices, right? IoT devices. You can take the example of our mobile camera. क्या हो गया, अरे वो मेरा कैमरा नहीं चल रहा है, वो पिक्चर बराबर नहीं आ रहा, something like that. So what we do, general what we do, अरे बंद कर चालू कर, हो जाएगा. That is what is the confidence we have, right? It is difficult to maintain, can't take the device offline for updates. That is the one of the problem. हम लोग ये नहीं बोल सकते अरे भाई वो उसको अपडेट करना है तो 10 कैमरे जो भी है, और you can take the example of the पेसमेकर, राइट? हार्ट के अंदर आपने फिट कर दिया, बेचारे बंदे का हार्ट बराबर बीट नहीं हो रहा था, सो वी हैव दैट डॉक्टर हैज प्लेस अ पेसमेकर ओवर देयर. नाउ इफ सपोज यू हैव टू अपडेट, देन व्हाट यू विल डू, उसको लेके जाओगे, सप्लाई दो, उसको चेक करो, और एक काम करो भाई साहब आपका पेसमेकर 2 दिन के लिए दे दो, निकाल दो, we'll update it and then we'll again fit it. That is the problem with your IoT devices. Generally long life cycles are there. It requires that life cycle of that IoT devices very long. Then some of the attacks, okay? So because of the constraints on the time and all that, so somewhere I'll be going fast because those were the very simple things. And then these are the some of the attacks, not simple attacks, those are the dangerous attacks on the IoT devices. Stuxnet, right? Worm attacking PLC in the nuclear plants. Just imagine the programmable logic controllers, right, which are there in the nuclear plants, they were attacked. So that attack was called as the Stuxnet 2010. कितने devices affect हो गए? 2.5 million devices were affected, right? Just imagine the impact of that worm attack. Then we know, because अभी सब चल रहा है, what is the difference between virus and worm and all that? वो self generate होता है and all that. Then second attack was there in 2014, that is Heartbleed. TLS exploit exposing the encrypted data, buffer overflow. 200k devices are affected. Okay. Next one is that in 2016. I just listed some of the dangerous attacks. छोटे मोटे तो बहुत सारे रोज होते रहते हैं. Then Mirai attack, because well, let's give me one example regarding this Mirai attack. 2016. 2016. One of my friend, they used to do some multi-client operation is there, right? Some training operation. So for that, multiple clients. One client was there in Lagos, okay, South Africa and all that. So what they have to do? They have to transfer 3 crore rupees to that that client, right? Because that client has required for some amount and all that. So that amount goes, training amount goes in 3 crores and all that. Okay, some big amount was there. See what happened? How that Mirai attack because of that Mirai attack, what problem these people have faced? This 3 point, they are transferred 3.5 crores, right? Because that was through the international bank and all that. That transfer is there. Okay. Then after 2 days, this guy received the email that साहब आपका पैसा मिला नहीं है. He said no, we already transferred. So then when they come to know that this problem has occurred because of the change in the email, right? This, for example, that email was ashishkapoor@gmail.com, right? ASHISKAPOOR. What that attacker said? Ashish KPOOR, double O के जगह पे single O ले लिया. It seems to be same thing, right? So because of that Mirai, what happened? The spoofing has occurred, and then DDoS attack has also happened because of that Mirai. So this one of the attack, DDoS attack, Mirai attack, then spoofing attack. 2.5 million devices were affected that time. Next attack was there in 2017. 2017 attack, WannaCry. Network worm exploited all the around 300k devices were exploited. It attacked the exploiting the SBM and the encrypt user data ransomware. SMB को directly attack कर दिया उसने. Okay. Then I'm assuming that you all are aware of this term SMB and all that. Okay. So Bluebone, September 17. So what I meant to say is that this is the penetration or penetrate Bluetooth devices. So these are some of the dangerous attacks on the IoT devices. I can give one more example, very big example when you talk of this Bluetooth device penetration. What this Bluebone has done? This Bluebone, by using this Bluebone, one cyber attacker, he attacked. Just imagine how this cyber attacker, they will at which IoT device and which sensor they will attack on all that. One company was there. In that company, one fish tank was there. Now to maintain the temperature of the fish tank, whatever IoT devices are there, generally if you take the case of our say, you can take an example of say your smart Whirlpool fridge, refrigerator, or we say that my AC is smart. So what they have done, they have placed a thermostat over there. Inside that, your fish tank to maintain the temperature of the water of that fish tank. This cyber attacker, he attacked or he confiscated the thermostat. Through this thermostat, all the data of the device, means all the data in the network, have been hacked by the hackers. So just imagine, we can't imagine. It was very difficult to identify where the breach, security breach is there. Data kahan se gayab ho gaya, where they have attacked. That is also because it is very difficult to come to know that where the problem lies, right? So these are the problems with the IoT devices. Then crack attack, then meltdown spectre. So these are some of the your attacks, dangerous attacks which have occurred in the previous years. So what is the solution on this? Getting? So what is IoT? Where is IoT? IoT is a part and parcel of our life. IoT hota hai kya? What is the problem with the IoT? The problem with the IoT is that, major problem with the IoT is that the device is very small. Now, if the device is very small, then basically it is an embedded device. So when you talk of the embedded device, so a lot of constraints are there. What are the constraints? The constraints are there on the memory. The constraints are there on the size. The constraints are there on the, we cannot update them, right? The constraints are, they cannot be easily updated. They cannot be changed regularly. They becomes outdated in a short span of time, right? So these are some of the problems. Now because of these problems, it is very easier for the attackers to attack this. So what are the different vulnerabilities are there and all. And then they come across, or we are seeing, or we are just had a look at the different major attacks which are occur in the history. Then what is the solution to this? Right. So now we know that problems will be there when you talk of any device, anything. Day to day life also we have problems, right? If a man without problem is nothing but a man in the graveyard, जैसा हम लोग बोलते हैं, general saying is there, right? If you are not having a problem, means you are dead. So then we'll have to find a solution on this, because my data is real time. So what are the solution to these problems? See, these are the solutions. They should have built-in security controls. One is authentication. Authentication should be there. Again, when you talk about the authentication, we talk of only about the password and all that, जिसके बारे में हम लोग केयर ही नहीं करते, है कि नहीं? For example, every time I give this example to everywhere, wherever I discuss about this, whenever I give the lecture on this IoT security and all that, I have installed a payphone or the PhonePe app in my device, in my mobile. So every time I have to change that. Last time what happened? My daughter, she knows the password because I was not there. So she started with I kept the mobile at my home and I went for some work outside, or I was not available that time, and she had to do some transaction. Transaction बोलते क्या? उसको mobile recharge करना. She tried with the password. When I'm using the Beam app, so then it asks for a 4-digit password. So my password was secured, right? She was not knowing. She tried with that. First she tried with my date of birth, then with my year of birth, right? Then my some standard numbers which I generally use, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 बार लिया उसने, 5वें बार उसने block कर दिया. That's the problem. So authentication is very important. So I had to change that. Right? What is the solution on this? That authentication should be proper. So that's why I'm using that BeamPay. Why I say that? I assume that this app is very secure as compared to your Paytm and all that. Second one, the booting should be secure, right? Third one, the secure update should be secure. अभी अगर आपके पास MI का फोन हो तो आप अभी डरते हैं उसको अपडेट करने के लिए. We all, it is applicable to everyone. Should I update this or not? That guy sitting in that China, whether he will hack my device, whether he will hack my data and all that. Okay. Then firewall should be there. Embedded firewalls are there, or embedded firewalls are required. Again, when you talk about the embedded firewall, then restrictions will be there. Communication should be secure, right? Whether you're using what type of communication you are using and all that. So we'll come to that again in detail later on. Then what that encryption, data encryption should be there. So when you talk about the IT security, we can use the SSL and all that, right? Or you can use SSH. है कि नहीं? अभी VPN वो सब होता है ना, by using tunneling method and all that, we can go for secure communication, or data encryption, end-to-end data encryption and all that, by using RS algorithm, right? So all these things should be there. Second is the secure firmware updates. Updates should be secure. Firmware update should be secure. Security monitoring and management should be there. So all these, if these securities are there, then we can say that my IoT device is secure. Okay. So what are the solutions to the problems? Number of problems are there, but these are some of your solutions to this problem. Now the thing is that whether all these security solutions are there or inbuilt inside the device, because it depends on where it is manufactured, right? हम लोग अभी देखते हैं ना, वो मेड इन चाइना, ये अवॉइड करो, है कि नहीं? वो मेड इन इंडिया तो भी चलेगा, बट वाई फिर वो देन वी आर रेडी टू, बिकॉज अभी चल रहा है ना सर, सो देन वी आर रेडी, चलेगा अगर थोड़ा सा सिक्योरिटी कम रहेगा तो भी चलेगा, इट शुड बी इंडियन मेड, ऐसा भी होता है. सम पीपल नो, इट शुड बी सिक्योर्ड. ओके. So what should be the properties of highly secure devices? Property, these are some of the properties. Standard 7 properties are there as per OWASP. Hardware root of trust. Root of trust should be there. Hardware root of trust should be there. Defense in depth should be there. Second is the small trusted computing base. Dynamic compartment should be made. Right? Compartments, dynamism should be there. Okay? Compartments should be made and all that. Means अगर एक device अगर affect हो गया, the other devices should not be affected. For example, you can take the case of the home security system. I'll come to this later on. Then certificate based authentication should be there. Failure reporting, if any device is not working, then that it should be reported that this device is not working. Renewable security should be there. So these are some of the properties of the IoT devices. So with this background, now we'll jump on the machine learning bandwagon. So machine learning and IoT security. Okay, now for that we should know what is machine learning, right? So just compare, let us compare what is the basic difference between the traditional and the machine learning algorithms. So when you talk about machine, right, we have to train the machine, right? For example, when you talk about the machine learning or AI, we talk of the robot. Now it has become part and parcel of our day-to-day life also, because in some of the hospitals in Mumbai, they are using robots for giving medicines to the patients, COVID patients and all that. Okay. So what is the basic difference traditional and machine learning algorithms? So here I am assuming that the participants are from, some participants are from the civil background, some are from the mechanical background, right? Again, it depends on how many participants are there with me right now, right? Because I am also aware of all these human tricks and all that. So I am assuming that all the participants are not from the very technical background or very firm technical background, or they are not from the, all are not from the IT background. So some chemical, one, I think one guy is from mechanical, he is also there. Okay. So assuming that, that's why I'm going to this low level, right? I am going to what is the basic comparison between the traditional versus machine learning algorithms. So while explaining the machine learning algorithms, I'll be explaining, or I'll just compare. I'll try to explain the concept with the help of normal day-to-day life examples. Okay. Okay. So if you all are aware of this, all these machine learning algorithms, some participant may be there, right? So then please help me in that case. Okay. Then or please forgive me for that. Okay. So next thing is human activity. How do the human activity detection कैसे होता है, standard approach कैसे होता है, right? Then hand written program, if x is greater than this 0.5, then what that operation should be performed, is y is less than some parameter, then what operation should be performed and all that, है कि नहीं? ये जैसा होता है ना, stand करो, sit करो, हम लोग जैसा बोलते हैं ना, बचपन में खेलते थे कि नहीं, statue, something like that. You have to sit, you have to stand, something like that. All these operations are there. Now you can convert this handwritten program into some formula or equation. So y activity, because x is the input, based on that x input, y activity should be performed. Now that y activity is a combination of x, right? What that x is doing, what parameter you are applying, so how many variables are there. So y activity is equal to beta 1 x activity plus beta 2 y activity plus beta 3 z activity, something like that. This is our normal approach, right? Machine learning approach में क्या होगा? We'll be using, what we'll do, we'll take the data, we'll design a model, based on the model we'll train the model, because we will have two sets of data. One is the training data and then second is the test data. तो machine learning का यही प्रॉब्लम है, आपको पहले उसको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा. Obviously all devices, we also, you can take the example of, just go, अभी देखोगे ना आप, if you go on the road and all that, last week I had been to that Decathlon. डेकाथलॉन पहले क्या होता था, 8-10 साइकिल दिखते थे वहां पर डेकाथलॉन. Now imagine that day when I went there, around 30 types of cycles were there. Cycles ranging from 6,000 to 50,000. क्यों? आजकल देखो जो साइकिल लेके निकला है, बाहर जाओ, चलने वाले भी रहते हैं और साइकिलिंग वाले तो बहुत है आजकल. That's a problem. Right. So okay, now we have to train. Okay, so just imagine. अभी for example, let's take example of my say daughter. She is 23 years old. She is not having confidence now. पापा मुझे आएगी कि नहीं आएगी, whether I'll be able to use that cycle properly or not. क्यों? Because she is not properly trained. So that is a problem. Now when you say that each and every arrow which hits the bullseye, बोलते हैं ना इंग्लिश में, the arrow which hits the bullseye, that is because of the 100 misses or the 100 falls. So that training is very important. So you have to train the machine learning. That is the problem with the machine learning. आपको पहले उसको बंदे को ट्रेनिंग करना पड़ेगा. वो ट्रेन करने के लिए उसको बहुत सारा 70% of the data, suppose 100 sets of data or 100 sets of data, then 70% of the data is used for training the machine, and then the remaining 30% can be used for testing the data. That is the problem with this. बराबर है? So machine learning, the major problem is it is data hungry. तो वो data hungry, and what is the problem of our IoT devices? IoT devices बेचारे मरे बुरे हैं, data hai, lekin the problem or the data is very weak, right? We have to amplify that data and then only that can be fed to a machine. Okay, right. So model machine learning algorithms. Then what is the input? Sensor data. Then what activity should be performed? Whether that device should sit or that device should stand. Whether the device should run. Working karega, run karega. These are the problems. This is what is the comparison between the traditional and your machine learning algorithms. And these are some of the classes. Lot of machine learning classes are there. Machine learning supervised, unsupervised, क्योंकि बहुत vast है, because I am special conducting special sessions on this machine learning and IoT applications. Then one more program I am undertaking, that is machine learning, deep learning, ML, DL, and data science. We are conducting because this we are conducting under the banner of TSEC, right? Last month we have trained 42 participants. Next month again we are starting with a new batch, machine learning, data learning, and data science. Okay, deep learning, sorry, machine learning, MLDL, that is machine learning, deep learning, and data science. In that data science, Python is used, and then machine learning, deep learning algorithm. Now, what I meant to say is that if you go to Coursera and all that, supervised learning, they will take 1 week. Unsupervised learning, another 1 week. Okay, so semi-supervised learning is also there. RL is also there, and these are the algorithms: regression, classification, clustering, dimensional reduction. These are some of the machine learning algorithms. आप बोलोगे ये सब बड़े बहुत बड़े आपके number of algorithms are there, just like that movie. मेरे पास ये है, मेरे पास वो है कि नहीं? But वो IoT device जैसा for example देखो था, कोई हिंदी मूवी में था, some old movie, कौन सा था? ये अपना बिग बी वाला, शशि कपूर was there. वो he says that मेरे पास regression है, मेरे पास classification है, I have clustering, I have dimensional reduction, I have semi-supervised clustering, right? I have reinforcement learning algorithm, I have deep learning algorithms, DNN, I have RNN, I have CNN. But वो सब आपका डिवाइस क्या बोलेगा? भाई मैं तो बहुत छोटा हूँ, I am very small device, I have memory constraints, so I don't have that much set of data. 1000 bytes of data, yet 2 lakh bytes of data is not there. I can generate only some few bytes of data. So how can I help you, or how will you help me to be more secure and all that? So that is the problem with the machine learning algorithms. Then prediction, because see, how will you secure the data? How will you secure your IoT device? By securing or by sending or by generating some predictions. If this problem is there, then because of this problem, this type of attack may be there. Getting right? So we'll just concentrate on that. So then some of the prediction, popular prediction, weather forecasting, right? Market forecasting. My data is there. What is the problem with our data? The data is very weak and all that. Customer retention, image classification, right? Identity fraud detection. So that can be done by classification. So I'll try to explain some of the algorithms, because it is not possible, because of the time constraint, it is not possible for me to discuss each and every algorithm over here. What I will do, I'll just compare the study which you have done, so that which machine learning algorithm can be used for which IoT device and how much security has been achieved by using that. Okay. Now let us talk of the regression. As I told you, so when I had to explain, or when you have to explain, assuming that, say I have to explain what is regression, all that. So let's say this is my data. A simple example is, suppose I have a banana. So banana can be of two types. One is your raw banana, second is my ripe banana. So if suppose I have to check that whether the banana is ripe or raw, कच्चा है कि पूरा पक गया है, right? So in that case, what I'll have to do? I'll have to set some benchmarking over there, right? So that is what is the regression. Now if suppose I have one banana, that's very easy. If suppose I have 10 bananas, I have 20 bananas, and now the problem with the IoT devices is that we don't have same set of data, right? Because my data is multi-set of data. Now if you are using a multi-set of data and if you are giving to a machine learning algorithm, then the problem with the machine learning algorithm is that it is generally tuned for one set of data. If you change the data, so in that case you will have to change again the testing pattern. First you will have to change the training pattern, then you will have to go for testing pattern. That is the problem with the machine learning algorithms. Okay, for this again very example, how to estimate the price of a fruit if freshness is given. Freshness in days is given and all that. So you can set a regression. So instead of going for the very big example and all that, right? कोई बैंक का एग्जांपल टेक्निकल, आप अगर मेरा दूसरे सेशन अगर अटेंड करोगे जिसमें वेयर वी हैव टेक्निकल प्रेजेंटेशन ऑन दिस मशीन लर्निंग, स्पेशली ऑन मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम्स, इफ टाइम परमिट्स देन आई कैन शो यू वन ऑफ द आउटपुट एंड ऑल दैट. ठीक है, क्लस्टरिंग का आउटपुट आई कैन शो by using Google Colab. I am using cloud for running the your machine learning algorithms. So machine learning on cloud, right? So IoT on cloud or IoT for cloud security. I think yesterday only Dr. Bhushan sir had discussed that. Okay. So how to estimate the price of a fruit if freshness is given? So this can be the regression, right? Freshness on fruits in days, price, right? So this is how you can set the regression. But we'll have to set a line, we'll have to draw a line. Now this is what is the regression algorithm. In simple terms, how to estimate the price of a fruit if freshness is given and all that. Training data, right? Label instance is kya hai? X1, Y1, X2, Y2. This is my set of data. Example, freshness of fruits and the prices. One is X, second is the Y. You have to say, we have to develop a relation over there. And then we have to predict. आपको predict करना है, to predict Y for given value of X. Then what is your data, what is the output and all that, that is what is the regression. So we had sent some benchmark over there. So this is basically regression application. So this is one of the application or ML algorithm, that is ML regression or regression by using machine learning. Second is the classification. How do you achieve classification? How to classify, how to identify whether a given fruit is fresh or not. So that can be done by using machine learning. So I am assuming that the audience who are there, they are not from the IT or the machine learning background. That's why I have taken these simple examples for you. How to identify? How to identify? So classify करो. How do you classify? देखो यहाँ पे first वाला देखो एप्पल, कौन सा एप्पल है? एप्पल वाले का एप्पल दिख रहा है, ये एप्पल, right? I think these are not fresh. This banana is also not fresh. बूढ़े हो गए बेचारे. But here it is fresh banana because he is saying buy and buy. ठीक है? This apple is also fresh. So you have to classify them. How do you classify? By using the classification algorithm. You can use the clustering also. We can cluster the bananas, right? We can cluster the apples. Apple may be red apple, apple may be green apple, right? So the data may be from, so we can have n sets of data from n IO devices. So in that case, we have to classify them. Once you classify, then we can apply algorithm on them. Just 1 minute. Okay. ML algorithm classification. This is the algorithm, right? Identify whether given fruit is fresh or not. Develop a relation, then they predict. Okay. So that is the real value prediction and all that. If time permits, I will show you. I'll execute one program and then I'll show you how classification can be done or clustering can be done. This is how classification can be done. Okay. So we have to set. So this is the reference line or this is the benchmark over here. If the component lies on this side, then it is said to be classified. Okay, this is good one, right? If it is on this line, this side of this line, then in that case, these are the my data is faulty and all. That is called as a separating the given data or the good data from the bad data. Okay, right. That we can say there is a classification. The next one is clustering, forming a cluster. अभी जैसे पता how to put the fruits in the 2 buckets. अभी आपके पास में apples है, then we have bananas, right? Now they are mixed, so you have to separate them. You have to put them in 2 buckets. So we have to form the clusters over there. That's the clustering algorithm. So these are some of the machine learning algorithms which are there in use, right? And then we have some, okay, so this mathematically or technically we can say that this is the algorithm. Which algorithm? Classification. So classification, what we are doing, we are grouping the data. Or we are the data is now grouped. Apple साथ में, banana साथ में, and then we'll apply. Once the classification done, then we'll check for the freshness and all that. And from that we'll predict. If these many days are over, right? After these many days, the banana will be of no use. That is what is the prediction. Or there will be some problem. Okay. Then supervised, unsupervised. How to estimate the price of a fruit in freshness is given and all that. How to identify, how to put the fruits in 2 buckets. So these are the regression, estimating the real value, estimating the discrete value, So regression algorithm can be used for one algorithm, that is supervised machine algorithm. We can divide into two types: regression, classification. Unsupervised, clustering, grouping the given items and all. Then we have other machine learning algorithms, right? Linear regression, logical regression, then K nearest neighbor, decision tree, SVM, support vector machines, K means clustering. This is very, very, very vast. Machine learning is now in the data science. अभी चल रहा है ना this अभी 28 after this 20th means from 2nd December the first admissions process is going to start. Let's hope to start. But your CET results are there. Official CET results will be declared on 20th Saturday. तो 2nd December से या 1st December से process शुरू हो जाएगा colleges. Now a lot of colleges they are started with this AI and DS. So machine learning is I designed the machine learning and the deep learning as syllabus of one university, private university. So there we have this is one subject. Whatever I am discussing right now, machine learning algorithm. This is one separate subject which is to be taught in one semester with example, different methods and all that. So these are some of the machine learning algorithms. So what I mean to say is now ML is now a part and parcel of our life. Okay, machine learning. अभी आपको पता ही होगा. When you go for say Amazon, Amazon पे login करते हो, तो suppose आपने अगर if nowadays क्या हो गया आजकल जो वो उठता है कुछ भी चाहिए Amazon पे ऑर्डर कर दो. छोटा वो दोस्त 4 साल का बच्चा भी होगा, Amazon ओपन करेगा, मम्मी क्या मंगाऊँ, should I order for this? वो बोलेगा मुझे मैगी चाहिए, तो मैगी अगर आप जैसे क्लिक करोगे तो नीचे आएगा. The guy or if the people or the person who has ordered this item, they also viewed these items. तो नीचे दिखाएगा noodles ये वो सब. That is nothing but the your ML algorithms, right? Okay. So by using your AI algorithms, AI deep learning, so that is how the algorithms are designed. Okay. So we have to use this for our right. Let us have a look at this. अभी ये सब हो गया, right? See what we have done. We started with the IoT device. IoT devices क्या होते हैं क्या नहीं होते हैं, right? Then we said that IoT is a part and parcel of our life. But these IoT devices, there are a lot of problems. So what are the different problems? These are the problems or the different vulnerabilities or the attacks which can occur or can be IoT devices can be attacked by or can have these type of vulnerabilities. Once we come across the vulnerabilities, then we have discussed that why these problems are there, right? What are the problems? Why the limitations are there? Then we come to know that problem is IoT device जो भी होता है बेचारा बंदा बहुत छोटा छोटा होता है ना. These are all small devices. Okay. Then there are some resource constraints on all. Okay. What is the solution? Different solutions are there, right? We can store the data on the cloud and then cloud can provide the security. Why? Because I don't have one set of data. I have multiple sets of data. Right. So the problem is my data is of different types. Okay. Then next thing is can I use machine learning algorithms? अभी आजकल क्या हो गया जो उठा अरे क्या किया मशीन लर्निंग पहले जैसा था ना 90s में क्या करते हो आप व्हाट यू स्टडी तो जस्ट कैन इमेजिन माय कंप्यूटर्स आई एम देयर इन कंप्यूटर्स कोई मूवी था ना जो अभी भी चल रहा है उधर हाँ वो कैसा था सब मूवीज देयर इन दैट माधुरी दीक्षित को दैट हर कलीग्स या जो भी है उसके फ्रेंड पूछते हैं आजकल तुम क्या कर रहे हो शी सेज आई एम स्टडीइंग कंप्यूटर्स तभी जैसे 90s में 95 में नॉट 90s इट वाज 95 का मूवीज है राइट तो 95 में वो कंप्यूटर बहुत ये था नाउअडेज क्या करोगे आज किसी को भी पूछो ना जैसे मेरे नेबर को पूछा वो क्या हुआ बेटे का क्या हो गया 12th में था वो आई नो हिम तो बेचारा बहुत तकलीफ दिया बाप को आया सिंह क्या कर रहा है बेटा डेटा साइंस में एडमिशन दिया मैंने बोला अभी तो ये लगा ही नहीं है रिजल्ट ही नहीं लगा है सीईटी का रिजल्ट नहीं तो मुझे पता था उसका सीईटी का रिजल्ट क्या आएगा आई नो हिम इसलिए मैंने डीवाई पाटिल में एडमिशन दी सो नाउअडेज पीपल आर टॉकिंग डेटा साइंस तो आई जस्ट आस्क्ड हिम क्या बेटा क्या आपका उसमें ये व्हाट इज देयर इन द सिलेबस ही सेड मशीन लर्निंग सो नाउअडेज पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द मशीन लर्निंग आईओटी एंड ऑल दैट सो what I mean to say is machine learning has become a part and parcel of our day-to-day life. Everywhere these ML algorithms are used. Now people are not satisfied with the machine learning, so now people are going for deep learning. So deep learning की बात करते हैं, then we talk of CNN, RN. We'll come to that later on. So how these algorithms can be used for securing our IoT devices. अपना काम क्या है? अपना what is our main motto? Our main motto is to make our IoT device more secure. More secure. I'm not saying 100% secure, right? Okay. Now just this one example over here. User with the smartphone enters the room. Smartphone आजकल तो यूजर ही कैरीज एवरीवेयर, लेकिन एक बार स्मार्टफोन अगर आपका फोन अगर वर्क करना बंद हो गया, एक बार अगर पेस मेकर अगर काम करना बंद करेगा तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन मोबाइल बंद नहीं होना चाहिए, मोबाइल काम करना नहीं बंद होना चाहिए. सो दिस डिवाइस एंटर्स दिस गाय, जो भी पर्सन है ह्यूमन बीइंग, ही एंटर्स विद अ स्मार्टफोन. तो वंस ही एंटर्स व्हाट हैपेंस, occupancy sensor is there, he will check भाई बंदा आ गया, अपने भाई साहब आ गए, detects his presence and notifies to the set top box. What is set top box will do, right? STB will look for the user profile, वही बंदा है नहीं है, right? Now how will detect, he will detect with the your mobile device. Nowadays you can imagine, अभी जो भी कार्ड्स आ रहे हैं ना, your क्रेडिट कार्ड्स, just imagine एक दिन इतना बड़ा फ्रॉड होने वाला है, आप सोच नहीं सकते. Now previously they used to be able to enter the PIN and all that. Nowadays smart, your scanners are there, right? You have to simply touch. You have to simply touch your credit card to that machine. That machine will detect, right? फिर वो आपका 2000 एंटर करता है कि 20,000 एंटर करता है, right? That is the problem. अभी NFT में भी problems हो रहा है. People are going for NFT and all that. उस दिन that my masala wala gave me example. These are all day-to-day life problems, right? So some guy came and he has purchased some say 2000 का some items and all that. कुछ का जो आजकल क्या है, when you go to the masala वाला, we go for 1 kg of almonds, बादाम 1 किलो, काजू 1 किलो. क्यों? अरे कोरोना है, ऐसे आपका इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाना है, आजकल वो सबने खाना शुरू कर दिया, जो भी है. सो बंदे का 2020 का कुछ बिल हुआ था, तो 2000 मान लो 2000 राउंडेड वैल्यू वाज 2000, तो उसने क्या कर दिया, अभी जीरो कितने रहते हैं, वो बंदे से 2 जीरो एक्स्ट्रा एंटर हो गए. द अमाउंट ट्रांसफर वाज 2 लाख रुपीज, वो बंदे ने वो डायरेक्ट ट्रांसफर हो गया, देन ही हैज अ प्रॉब्लम. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम विद IoT डिवाइसेस. सो मैन मेड एंड एरर्स विल बी देयर, सो यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दैट. सपोज दैट दिस डिवाइस नाउ ही हैज स्टोलन द मोबाइल फोन, so he will, that by STB will look for that mobile phone, right? User profile in his mobile device, user profile check करेगा. अभी वो चोरा हुआ मोबाइल होगा तो if it is a stolen mobile then you will get the same thing, so he will allow him, he can access the data, right? That's the problem. STB adjusts the temperature and lighting, वो सब, ये सब अपना स्मार्ट होम्स में ये सब होता है. We are not talking of the our homes, we are in India at least, I think we are not gone to this level, but still these type of applications are there. But we can talk of, imagine the switching off the your refrigerator, switching on of your nowadays this Bluetooth based fans are there in use. We can increase the speed, right? We can switch on the lights and switch off the lights. So that is now is there in your day-to-day in your home security. Okay. Abstract view of the machine learning. This is one of the abstract view. Training क्या होता है, and then what is the prediction? In simple terms, loading the data. I am talking of loading of large amount of data, large chunk of data, because my machine learning algorithms are said to be data hungry. ठीक है? Load the data, pre-process the data, mean value, standard value, right? Then classify. Supervised learning, by using supervised learning, classification of the learner is done. Then the model is designed. Once the model is designed, by using that model, what we do? अभी आपका क्या हो गया? Your model got trained now. So once the model is trained, we'll go for the test data. Pre-process the data, right? Then model apply to the model, and then the model will predict. This is the prediction. If my input data is this, then this can happen after these many days, right? That is how the machine learning predicts. Now this picture tells us, because I'll be concentrating more on the pictures, right? Instead of going for more technical terms, I'll try to make them as simple as possible. Role of ML DL for the IoT security. This is my data, my IoT system. My data is not simple data, my data is heterogeneous data, है ना? हम लोग इसको heterogeneous data बोलते हैं. एक डेटा यहाँ से आएगा, यहाँ के वाईफाई राउटर से आएगा. Some data will come from here, right? Suppose you have number of sensors over there, humidity sensor, ये sensor, वो sensor, right? Some sensors are coming from this vehicle, some sensors are there from this device. So heterogeneous data is available over here. Okay, that data will be transferred under normal mode. It will be transferred to the ML and DL algorithms, right? Based on that, based on the data and the training of the data, a training of my algorithms, attack will be detected, or some prediction will be done, or if the system, if there is no problem, then the normal output will be there. That is how, that is the role of your ML and DL for IoT security. These are some of the taxonomy. Same thing. अभी ये बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में हो जाएगा. If time permits, you can go through it later on. But I'll just try to touch this. IoT systems, IoT security threats, learning methods for IoT security, MLDL for layer security, and issues and challenges. So all these things, what I am going to explain or I am explaining today, all these things are covered in this. IoT system में क्या होता है? Perception layer, network layer, application layer. आप किस layer पे security provide करें? That is also very important, right? Sorry, previous slide. IoT security threats. Wow, what cyber threats are there? Types of the threats. Cyber threats, physical threats. Then threat surfaces. At what surface that threat has occurred? Physical layer पे हुआ, network layer पे हुआ, right? Cloud service surface पे हुआ, web पे हो गया, something like that. Then learning methods. What are the different learning methods? ML method is there. DL method is there. RL method is there. ML method, supervised learning, unsupervised learning. DL method, supervised approaches, unsupervised approaches. So we have this ML algorithm, DL algorithm. These are some of the ML algorithms: DT, SVM, NB, KNN, RF, AR, EL. ये सब आपके supervised machine learning. उसमें से generally what we do, we use this SVM, KNN, right? They are all generally used machine learning algorithms. Then unsupervised K means PCA, component analysis. Here CNN, RNN. ये बहुत बड़ा history है, बहुत बड़ा story है. So again, it is not possible to cover all these points, all these things over here. Okay. Then MLDL perception layer security, network layer security. अभी वो आपका data problem किधर है? Based on that, we'll have to attack that or we'll have to provide the solution to that particular network, right? At what layer? At which layer, and then which IO device works at which layer, that also we should know. So a lot of complexity is there. So we can say in general, this is what is the same thing is simplified over here in this diagram. Application layer, collaboration and business objectives. Applications, IoT factory, ये सब आपका application layer में है. Basically perception layer में आपका wireless, this satellite data, ये सब आपका है. Physical layer पे अपने ये बेचारे छोटे-छोटे, right? Temperature sensor, LDR, ये वो सब आपके. All those IoT devices, IoT devices. Middleware, these are the middleware. This is what is my IoT architecture. Depending on what type of IoT device you are using. Okay, my IoT device may be simple. It may be my smartwatch, or my IoT device may be data from a satellite. Using satellite. By whatever data I get from the satellite. So if suppose I am receiving at the transponder, so that transponder should be properly controlled, right? Where I receive the data, wireless access. My wireless router should be secure. So we are talking about the secure wireless router, secure ports, secure switches. These are the problems. So these are some of the potential threats and all that. Okay. Same thing. Surface attacks कहाँ होते हैं वो सब? Would already be explained. Now this is what is the. So what are the different types of attacks? Again, they can be how they can be tackled, right? Which type of attack can be clubbed under this type of category and all that, right? So impersonation is also there. That is my identity based attack. So we can say spoofing attack is there, Sybil attack is there, right? Okay. So these are the problems with this. Now this is one table where all these attacks which you have studied in, I think the previous lecturer, the faculty members, they might explain about this. What is DDoS attack? What is DNS attack? Right? So what is DOS attack? अगर DOS है तो security technique क्या होना चाहिए? क्योंकि जो problem है वही आपको solve करना पड़ेगा. If you have a problem with your leg, right? So there is no point in applying the say. So for example, क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग उसको? Let's say Volini. Take the example of a day-to-day life, right? So we will not apply that Volini or that cream on the hands and all that. So securing IoT offloading access control. So which machine learning techniques can be used? Neural network, multivariate correlation analysis can be used, or Q-learning can be used. Performance type, detection accuracy or root mean scan. RMS value can be measured. Jamming अगर है तो securing IoT offloading. So in that case, Q learning or DQN can be used. Spoofing के लिए. So these are the attacks, right? These are the security techniques, and these are the machine learning techniques or the machine learning algorithms which can be used for making the IoT device more secure. Okay, so बहुत सारे आपके machine learning algorithms are there. So by using the algorithms, we can make our IoT device more secure. Same thing, DT, SVM. Now just have a look at this SVM. SVM can be used for splitting hyperplane in the feature dimension. Where it is used? It is used for detection of intrusion, malware, attacks in smart grids. SVM can be used. This is the specialty of the SVM. They have their own problems, right? But generally SVM is used for detection of intrusion, malware and attacks in smart grids. अगर network intrusion है तो NB can be used. Detection of intrusions or anomalies in the data is there, then KNN can be used. So based on the problem, we'll have to provide the solution. And these are again the other algorithms, right? So again, as the time doesn't permit me, so I cannot go because 1.5 hour is not sufficient for explaining the machine learning algorithm. इसलिए मैं खाली आपको I'm just giving the से क्या बोलते हैं उसको झलक of what is machine learning and all that. Machine learning itself is a very vast topic. Now this is a very important slide. We say that machine learning is used for making the can be used for making my IoT device more secure, right? So this here, just have a look at this. What is my IoT device? These are my IoT device. Also proximity range control. Then authentication request based. Ambient signal acquisition can be done. After that, now once the ambient signal acquisition is there, extract the ambient signal features. Once the features are extracted, ambient signal features extract होने के बाद में authentication response will be given, just like the TCP/IP. Now authentication with the IGMM can be done. The proximity based authentication by using that IGMM method can be done, and then authentication result can be protected. So in short, we are making my IoT device. If you want to make the IoT device more secure, then this type of authentication can be used. जैसा हम लोग TCP/IP में provide करते हैं ना authentication, हम लोग generally जैसे पूछते हैं कि भाई which one is more secure. जैसा for example TACACS. This again a simple security example. We have one model that is TACACS and TACACS Plus. Those are from the IT background. So I asked what is the basic of TACACS, or we are generally asked what's the difference with TACACS and TACACS Plus. Plus बोल तो क्या है भाई, वो उसमें plus क्या है? So then the difference is that one is a TCP, the other is a TCP and UDP. So then what is the problem with the UDP? The UDP is less secure as compared to TCP. Why? Because there is no authentication there in UDP and all that. So that is what is the authentication process. Once you provide the authentication, then my IoT device can be made, or the security of my IoT device can be enhanced. Then these are the offloading, ML based offloading. Again, offloading for the same thing whatever we discussed just now. So for supporting that, I added this diagram in my presentation, right? Again, ML based offloading, offload the computation task. अभी देखो क्या ये मेरा IoT devices are there. Action selection, okay, offloading policy selection, then offload the computation task. Then the computation task will be done by this. अभी आपने भी smart hacker यहाँ पे बैठा है, attacker बैठा है. He can attack this device one, he can attack these edge devices, right? So based on that, then the report will be generated, the data will be transmitted, it will be evaluated, and the utility estimation will be done. And then by using the queue function update, again the action selection can be done. So this is my ML based offloading. So by using machine learning, we can say that अरे problem इधर आ रहा है. So then you have to do the compartment, or the dynamic compartment can be used for securing your IoT device. अगर एक बंदे को अगर device आपका attack हो गया, so then the other devices should be protected. This is how the machine learning can be used for malware detection. IoT devices will filter the TCP traffic, right? Now this is what is my TCP/IP traffic feature. Again, I am assuming that participants are aware of all this. This is the CN computer network term over here, right? So based on the traffic, right? Whatever the data is there, feature selection extraction be done. Okay, ये features है अभी. My 2 sets of data and all that. This data will be stored in the database. Now this data which is there from the database, अभी ये जो भी data आपने store किया ना, that is the problem with the machine learning algorithm. We'll come to that problem later on, because we are having a less amount of data, and these machine learning algorithms, they require large amount of data, large chunk of data to first to train. तो इसलिए अभी देखो database से जो भी data आ रहा है, we'll have to send this as a first training. भाई क्या है कि नहीं, जैसा भी होता है ना, अपने बंदों को भी, अपने बच्चों को अभी जैसे प्लेसमेंट हो गया, राइट, यू कैन टेक द एग्जांपल. अभी माय डॉटर गॉट सिलेक्टेड इन वन ऑफ द कंपनीज. अभी वो 6 महीने क्या है, पहले तो ऑफलाइन होता था. सपोज शी सिलेक्टेड बाय मॉर्गन स्टैनले, तो देन शी विल हैव टू गो टू बैंगलोर फॉर 6 मंथ ट्रेनिंग एंड ऑल दैट, है कि नहीं. अभी मेरे इधर भी अभी देखो पैकेजेस एंड ऑल दैट, दो कोरोना इज देयर, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, अरे भाई lot of problems are there in world and all that, still people are getting 20 lakhs का placement, 24 lakhs का पैकेज and all that. ठीक है, तो 6 मंथ ट्रेनिंग, तो वही यहाँ पे आपका डेटा है, डेटा को लो, ट्रेन करो. Nowadays it is home training, so क्या बोलते हैं, home based training is going on. So the training is very important. Once the training is done, then only we can say that भाई बता, हाँ अभी क्या करूँ, something like that. So these are my machine learning classifiers using the random forest method or the k-nearest neighbor, KNN method. You can detect what are the problems. So then normal apps or the malwares. Then based on that, again the action be taken. So that is how the machine learning based malware detection method is used. So once we have detected the malware, then the action can be taken, right? Or we can go for prediction. If the data, if this type of problem is there in the given set of data, then these things may occur in the future, near future. That is a prediction. Okay. Now once we have this, then we can talk of the IoT security by using the deep learning. So deep learning algorithm, just now as we have discussed, we have a number of deep learning algorithms. One is by using the neural network, CNN, RNN, वो सब बहुत बड़े-बड़े नाम हैं. But let me just explain the basics of this neural network. This is my data, right? IoT devices. From here I will get the data. This data will be, because again the neural network is nothing but a black box. Okay, how many layers are there? That only the designer only will know. How many layers of, जैसा होता है ना filter, अपना होता है कि नहीं filter, तो अपना क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग भी, how say people generally go for the water filter. Water filter अभी if you are there in Mumbai and all that, then we can go for a normal aquaguard, है कि simple, जो 6,000-8,000 में मिलता है. But if you are staying somewhere in say suburb, for example you are there in say Vasai, Virar and all that, there the water quality is not good. कभी कभी तो टैंकर का भी पानी आता है, कभी कभी अभी थोड़ा आ रहा है, बट पहले तो खाली टैंकर का ही लॉबी वाज देयर, दैट भाई ठाकुर एंड ऑल दैट लॉबी, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्या था, पानी टैंकर का पानी. अभी मीरा रोड में भी जाओगे तो पब्लिक पहले पूछता है तेरे इधर अच्छा पानी आता है, सो मीन्स व्हाट, टैंकर का पानी आता है कि बीएमसी का पानी, समथिंग लाइक दैट. सपोज नाउ माय दैट डिवाइस, इट शुड बी स्मार्ट. इफ आई एम यूजिंग if the water quality is not good, if I am using a tanker water, so in that case, so I will have to go for a smart IoT, a smart by water this thing, aquaguard. So what type of aquaguard? वो फिर ये technology, using this technology, right? So what they are having more layers of filtering. So that is my layers. तो जो भी data आएगा, it will be passed through the layers. Again, these layers are not the open layer; these are the hidden layers. So by using the hidden layers, the data will be processed, right? First you'll have to train this network, and then आपका data जैसे आएगा, फिर वो बताएगा, see these are the hidden layers and all that. और ये आपका output layer. This is my black box. है कि नहीं? अभी हमको भी aquaguard देखोगे, तो क्या है aquaguard? अरे भाई वो aquaguard आपका बहुत smart है. I had experienced this. 25,000 का aquaguard लिया, smart aquaguard, right? But the maintenance of that is also very high. अब आप अगर हाथी लोगे तो आपको वो मेंटेन भी करना पड़ेगा ना. नॉर्मल एक्वागार्ड का वो 600 रुपये लेगा फिल्टर चेंज करने का. अभी ये अगर स्मार्ट एक्वागार्ड होगा तो यू विल गो फॉर 2000 तक. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. सो दिस व्हाट आई वांट टू से, दिस लेयर्स आर हिडन. उसमें 3 ये फिल्टर होता है, 4 होता है, सेम थिंग हो रही है. मोर नंबर ऑफ फिल्टर्स आर देयर, मोर नंबर ऑफ लेयर्स आर देयर बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लेयर्स एंड ऑल दैट. आई विल कम टू दिस batches and all that. So output layer, by using this output layer we can predict. Attack detection can be done, early signal alarming can be done, and then normal डेटा नॉर्मल है, अटैक अगर नहीं है तो नॉर्मल आउटपुट. अटैक डिटेक्शन एंड देन और अर्ली सिग्नल अलार्मिंग शुड बी देयर. वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस. ऐसा नहीं कि भाई अटैक आ गया है कि नहीं, नॉट शुड बी लाइक द टाइटैनिक कि भाई वो नीचे पूरा पानी घुस गया, अभी बताओ क्या करना है. दैट इज नॉट द केस. we should come to know in advance, right, where the that iceberg is there or not. So now my data is not a Titanic, my data is very small. So in that case, probably just small है बेचारा, तो problem भी उतने होंगे, है कि नहीं? My data is weak. So when you talk of the weak data, then number of problems can be there, है कि नहीं? Right. So by using this, so this is how the security can be provided by using the machine learning and the deep learning algorithm. This is again the example of CNN. Okay. ना जैसा आपका NN होता है वैसे CNN is there. Neural network. It's 3 o'clock I think. What's the time? Oh shit. Just 1 minute.
Sir, it's 3:02, sir.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Because,
You have the 10 minutes.
yes, 10 minutes. Because we have to take care of that time, because time is very important. Okay.
Yes.
Next session is there at 3:15?
Yes, sir. 3:50.
Okay. Okay. I'll stick to the schedule.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Right. Now let us talk of this. So I'll skip some of the some of the PPTs, right? Because that PPT, whatever PPTs I have prepared, later on I will just क्या बोलते हैं उसको, compact my these PPTs so that I can share, or your madam can share it with the participants and all that. Now just have a look at this. So by using, these are the outputs, right? By using these algorithms, now see how many epochs are there. 10 epochs are there. कितना बार आप उसको ट्रेन करते हो? See the accuracy. Accuracy is 90.85. Time elapsed is 59 minutes, but accuracy is very high. So we want, so we are ready to, because the time is also one of the parameter. If you are going for machine learning algorithms or deep learning, these are the deep learning algorithms. Batch size आपका कितना है? If you go for 32 batch size, then the time is there. Accuracy देखो कितना है? 90% and all that. MLP, if you are using this, MLP is one of the algorithm. By using this, we can provide mean accuracy is 53.07. कम है, इसलिए उसको time भी कम लगा. So CNN, how many epochs are there? How many layers are there? See, if I am going for 10 layer or 10 epoch, in that case my accuracy will be high, but see the time is very high. ठीक है. So for 32-bit size, this is there. For 64-bit size, again the time required for 64 batch size, my time elapsed is less. Accuracy is again 91%. Accuracy is increase. So if either you are going for 32-bit size data or 64 size data or 128 size, अभी 128 size का भी compare करो. So the accuracy increases, the time reduces, the elapsed time is very less. Right. Okay, what I meant to say is that by using the machine learning algorithms or deep learning algorithm, we can increase the efficiency of the security over there. Okay, right. Then what are the challenges? We are using these machine learning algorithms. Right. Now let us just have a again start from the basic thing. We start with the IoT devices. What are the IoT devices? Right. What is the problem? What are the problems with the IoT devices? What are the standard vulnerabilities which occur with the IoT devices? What are the solution on this? What are the problems? What are the solutions? Solution can be provided by storing the data, because my data is not small, my data is very large, and then the data is not of one step or one size or one type. It is heterogeneous data. For storing the heterogeneous data, I can either use a cloud, and then cloud can have its own security mechanism. That was discussed by yesterday, because last time I had delivered a lecture or talk on this, that IoT and cloud security. This time I have been asked to give talk on IoT and machine learning. Now machine learning is a very vast topic, so that's what I did. So now my data, what data I have there, which is generated by my IoT devices, as my data is heterogeneous, I have to process the data so that I have to increase the security of the data. So for making the IoT devices more secure, I can use machine learning algorithms. Okay. Then what is machine learning? Machine learning is nothing but make the machine learn. अच्छा ठीक है, मशीन लर्न करने के बाद क्या है? तो पहले आपको उसको बताना पड़ेगा, आपको उसको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा, तभी तो काम करेगा. अगर इफ डिजाइन रोबोट एंड से आप पहले दिन से बोलोगे बेटा शुरू हो जा, तो शुरू नहीं होगा, आपको उसको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा. बिकॉज दैट रोबोट कैन बी डिजाइन फॉर वन एप्लीकेशन, इट इज नॉट ह्यूमन ना. तो वो अगर ह्यूमन बीइंग रहेगा तो तो जैसा हम हैं अभी बैठे अभी ये कुछ कर रहे हैं आफ्टर सम टाइम because yeah right now I am delivering a lecture on machine learning at 4:30 another lecture on artificial intelligence AI applied AI so there I have to discuss about that greedy algorithm this so because we are human beings so we can adapt to the changes but the problem with the machine learning is that once you are trained they are trained for one specific type of application right so they are their own challenges ठीक है तो by using machine learning algorithms we can make the IoT devices more secure मशीन लर्निंग डीप लर्निंग जो भी है अभी मशीन लर्निंग के कितने हैं बहुत सारे एज अ टोल मेरे पास ये है वो है बंगला है गाड़ी वैसा इधर बहुत सारे IoT डिवाइस अब मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम्स आते हैं ठीक है तो देन उसमें से जनरल दो चार हम लोग यूज करते हैं जनरली SVM एंड ऑल दैट SVM क्लस्टरिंग जैसा मैंने आपको बताया रिग्रेशन linear regression classification clustering these are the algorithms which can be used for generally used for providing security to the IoT data okay now what is the problem so these are some of abhi ye jo bhi machine learning algorithms है deep learning algorithms are there wo they are very big algorithms but they as they are very big they require because why they are big because they require large amount of data to get trained because we have to train them जब आप उसको ट्रेनिंग दोगे तभी वो बंदा काम करेगा हाँ वो तो एक्सपर्ट तो है नहीं तो आपको उसको ट्रेन करने के लिए टू सेट देम वी हैव टू सेट द टाइम राइट एंड बहुत सारा डेटा 70% डेटा पे ट्रेन करते हैं और 30% डेटा पे हम लोग उसको टेस्ट करते हैं Now once it is trained, right, then what are the challenges? So these are some of the challenges. Deep learning, one size doesn't fit all. That is the problem with this. Any machine learning है जो भी है एक set of data, एक set of algorithm जो है it cannot be used for all types of problems. Neural networks का black box है. Just now I said neural network जो भी है क्या है? These are the block boxes. Black है, black box है बोलते क्या है? अंदर क्या है पता नहीं. Right. वो उसके जैसा कितना गोली है इसके अंदर हमको नहीं पता. हाँ कितना लेयर से हमको नहीं पता ओनली आउटपुट के ऊपर हमको वील हैव टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन द आउटपुट कन्वर्जन टाइम इज लॉन्ग एज व्हाई आई शोड द पीपीटीज क्योंकि कन्वर्जन टाइम कितना है 25 मिनट 30 मिनट तो ये तब तक तो अपना वो जैसा हो जाएगा क्योंकि ये मशीन लर्निंग डीप लर्निंग का प्रॉब्लम क्या है दे रिक्वायर लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ कन्वर्जन टाइम वो जैसा कोई हिंदी मूवी में था ना दादा ठाकुर कहते हैं पहले सोचो समझो फिर गोली चलाओ तो वो मशीन लर्निंग डीप लर्निंग वो बहुत सोचता है बहुत समझता है उसके बाद आपको आउटपुट देगा तो तब तक तो अपना काम तमाम हो जाएगा राइट द नेक्स्ट वन इज बटरफ्लाई इफेक्ट ऑफ मशीन लर्निंग डीप लर्निंग दिस प्रॉब्लम इज आल्सो देयर डेटा कलेक्शन प्रॉब्लम इज देयर व्हाई डेटा कलेक्शन बाय बिकॉज माय डेटा इज हेटेरोजेनस प्रॉक्सिमिटी इफेक्ट वो आपका IoT डिवाइस कितना नजदीक है कितना दूर है आपके डेटा कलेक्शन से दैट इज ऑल डेटा डिपेंडेंसी वन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम इज अनअवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ ट्रेनिंग डेटा सेट्स अवेलेबल नहीं है आपको डेटा लेना पड़ेगा मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम में उसको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा तभी वो बोलेगा कि हाँ बताओ अभी बताओ मेरे आका करना क्या है राइट तो आपको पहले आपके एल्गोरिथम को बहुत सारा खिलाना पिलाना पड़ेगा डेटा खिलाना पड़ेगा पिलाना पड़ेगा उसके बाद बोलेगा अभी बताओ आका मुझे क्या करना तब तक अपना IoT डिवाइस मर भी सकता है दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम है कि नहीं अटैक आ गया अटैक आने के बाद में सो दैट्स व्हाई प्रेडिक्शन शुड बी डन right so these are some of because the pros and cons will be there though by using the machine learning algorithm we can provide security to the data or security to the IoT device but it has its own pros and cons. Let us conclusion the requirement for securing IoT devices become more complex because several technologies from physical devices and wireless transmission to mobile and cloud architectures are there now sort of PPT this should be even okay this one with the arrange करने का रहेगा okay because this is one of the rule हाँ presentation का rule है see my PPT वो formatting नहीं किया और वो बहुत सारा lot of amount of data is there on the slide ठीक है the requirement for IoT devices become complex right because several technologies are using and all that the advancement in ML and DL has allowed for development of the various powerful analytical methods that can be used to enhance the IoT security conclusion तो ऐसा है कि by using ML and DL we can enhance the IoT security but the problem with the IoT devices have their own problem but the problem with the ML and DL is that they can be used because they require large amount of data ठीक है it is 3:11
yes sir
Uh, before I ask one thing, then let me tell the participants, dear participants, thanks for patiently listening. But because as the topic is very vast, machine learning and deep learning, so I cannot discuss the machine learning and deep learning algorithms in detail because of the time constraint. I tried my best to just explain what are the machine learning and deep learning algorithms, and then I explain only the basic machine learning algorithm types of the machine learning, how classification can be done and all that. Time doesn't permit, otherwise I would have shown you the my program का output, one of the IoT device का data जो भी है मेरे पास, next time देखते हैं, but I cannot show you the output and all that. So I try to discuss the things in detail, but again right from the scratch, IoT devices are there. IoT devices are small devices, they have their own problems. अभी वो छोटा है तो जब छोटा है तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं और उसके ऊपर आपको सॉल्यूशन देना है, उसके जो भी सिक्योरिटी आपको प्रोवाइड करना है. So in that case, we can go by, we can provide the security by using either the cloud or by using the machine learning algorithm. Yeah, ma'am, I have done from my side.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. There is one question, sir.
Okay.
Are there any data set available for IoT security for machine learning algorithm or DL algorithms?
Yeah. So you see, ma'am, IoT data sets, standard data sets are there, but again, if you go to the data sets, they are available on the Kaggle and all that. Kaggle website पे अगर आप जाओगे, तो standard data sets are available, but those data are from the, अभी आप देखोगे तो US का data sets are there. अभी Indian database अभी तक बना नहीं है जिसमें IoT, because nowadays we are implementing, we are at a stage of using more number of IoT. अभी स्मार्ट हाउस होम कंसेप्ट अभी तक अपने इंडिया में अभी तक एटलीस्ट मुंबई में तो भी सब जगह पे आया नहीं है. सो दैट्स व्हाई द डेटा सेट्स, सम डेटा सेट्स आर अवेलेबल, बट लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर विद द डेटा व्हिच इज अवेलेबल. अभी इंडियन डेटा इज नॉट देयर, यूएस डेटा इज अवेलेबल. बिकॉज़ स्मार्ट होम एंड ऑल दैट हम लोग वहीं की बात करेंगे.
Okay, sir. There is only one question. Now, I'd like to express our sincere thanks to Dr. Gopal Pardesi, sir, for giving such a nice session on IoT with machine learning. Sir really explained very well about the taxonomy of machine learning, how we can use the machine learning based IoT security methods. Now, I request our speaker to accept our token of appreciation as a virtual memento, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Let me express my deep gratitude for allowing me to deliver a talk on this. From my side, okay, again, अभी 3:14 हो गया, 1 minute is left, right? I tried my best to touch the topics because the topic is very vast, machine learning and all that.
Yes, sir.
I sincerely thank Archana ma'am, Smita
Thanks a lot,
ma'am,
sir.
and the Bhargavi ma'am over there. Your principals are also Swati ma'am and Bhavesh sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks for inviting. I think the third session is also there. Next
Yes.
week it is there.
Yes, sir. 3:30. There is a third session will start at 3:30.
Okay.
There is another meeting they schedule, sir. No problem.
हाँ यार ठीक है मैम, चलो.
Thanks a lot, sir. Okay, now I request all the participants, please fill the feedback form for your attendance and certificates, and please join the third session at 3:30.